I'm not a big fan of motion simulation for sim racing, but don't get me wrong, motion rigs are really fun, just I found them a bit distracting when I chase times. Well, last week, some very interesting results shaped my opinion. I asked the Imsim team to turn off the force feedback from the Simucube and let me just try from the motion rig movements, and I beat my time again.
Really?
Yeah.
You keep beating it. You're gonna have to buy one of these.
As some of you already know, Gamer Muscle, Amir from the Sim Pit and me visit the Imsim factory to check from inside their production process of their very promising Talento sim pedals, and I have to say, we were really impressed from their perfectionism on all levels. Those guys are not joking around, and I personally see bright future for them in the sim world. They are aware the sim market is a very tough place to compete, and we, the sim enthusiasts, are very hard to be impressed, so they have gone beyond perfection on all different levels to bring reasonable prices from maximum quality. So, lots of interesting content is coming from Gamer Muscle, the Simpit, and me, and we will try to show you and give you as much information as we can for their products and background. You know me, I'm always very excited to see people chasing perfection. Anyway, more about this in different videos. Let's see how the Imsim motion rig shaped my opinion. I jumped in the rig for my first test and I chose iRacing as that is the sim I understand and compete the most. They load Donington and the new Mercedes GT3 and I started rolling my laps. With few tweaks I managed to set the Talento pedals to my already built muscle memory from my own cockpit, and in the first few laps I have to say the extra information from the rig was overwhelming and I was a bit inconsistent. After a few laps I asked Tiago to make some changes as I wanted shorter and bit more rapid movement from the actuators and bit more pronounced shakers for more accurate braking information. Those changes instantly improved the feeling of the experience and I felt ready to turn off the force feedback and see if it's possible to even keep the car on the roll. I have to say, the entire Imsim crew got worried about my idea. No one had ever tested that and no one had the slightest idea what to expect. My personal expectation was to be close to second of pace, but starting the second lap after building up the tire temperature, the sector started going green and I shaved half seconds from the previous run. Now, before you get confused and think the motion make me faster, that's not the case. This car I don't drive at all and I was building my speed with every next lap, but again the motion only was capable to give me enough information to still continue improving my rhythm, and I was catching some slides from really hard angle. The actuators were rapid enough to let me feel the chassis of the car. The traction loss helped me really feel the rotation of the car around the apex, and the bus shakers give me really sweet information of the tires when the traction control or ABS kicks in. That experience really makes me redefine my opinion about motion rigs. I'm not sure if it will make me better driver, but there is definitely potential with all that extra information through the chassis. When we turn on back the Simucube, I continue improving with few tenths the lap times, which proves I was still learning the limits of the car, but again, after that experience, I have completely different opinion about motion rigs. I will make in-depth review of this rig at some point, and if you want to learn more, you can check the Simpit and Gamer Muscle videos on their channels, but for now, let's see my fastest lap around Donington with zero force feedback, purely on motion, driving on the edge.